Arcanum.
Good day, YouTube. So, today has not been a day for recording for some reason. Now, let's start this again. I've lost Raven from a simple dialogue, so I'll try to make this dialogue as good as possible this time. I don't understand why she's so cautious. Okay. So what we are going to do today is we are going to look for passage to Thanatos. That's the main thing for today, but we won't be able to finish it today because the way that I'm going is the long way. I'm not gonna save up money for a ship. That's gonna take me quite a while. I don't have the necessary things to do that. But what I will be doing is take you through an alternate way. If you don't have money, then here's a way to get a ship. Oh, I'd like to passage to Thanatos. Thanatos, you'll not find any fool enough to take you to that destination around here. Try Blackroot. That place is full of desperate fools. Can I book passage to a different location then? Where would you like to go? How about Blackroot? Yeah, 100 coins per person. Drop off. And I'm ready to go. Okay, from Blackroot we are going here. Now my luck is also not good enough to do the dice. That's a separate thing. There's a little gambler here. I think it's this guy. But you can take one, or is it this guy? Anyhow. Well, if it isn't me old friend, a friendly face is what I be needing to see, matey. The days have been dark since last we sailed. What happened, Captain Teach? I lost me boat, matey. Went to get too drunk one night and found myself gambling with Killen Drake, an old sea captain who knows his way around the dice game. He played me, matey. He played me a fool and I lost me boat. Maybe I could help, and I may need to call on that favor. That's mighty nice of you, matey, and you know, if there's anything I can do for you, I'll teach you to do it. Thank you, I need to get to the island of Thanatos. Thanatos, that's even crazier than wanting to go to the Isle of Despair.
Really?
But I'm feeling it's important, and I know it's the way Mr. Page would want it. I suppose there are a couple of different ways you might get there. One, you could buy a boat from the shipbuilder here in Blackroot, which ain't cheap. What are my other options? Might be able to get a dice game with old Drake, but that's no rubber leg when it comes to the dice. He's lucky and he plays for big stakes. I wouldn't be tossing with him unless you feel really lucky. And you won't be playing with just anyone. Old Drake knows a gambler when he sees one. Yeah, I will definitely not try that. Not that I can't. Alright, and the other solution? Well, I'm a little leery of even mentioning it. It's not something I even like to think about, much less pull out of my blowhole. But you seem to need some help, and I owe you one. Really appreciate any help you might be able to give. Did I ever tell you the story of how I come to own the Gypsy Shadow? No, you wouldn't tell me of it before. It's just as well that I didn't tell. But I'll say that I ended up with the Gypsy Shadow on account of the most cold-blooded murdering pirate who ever sailed the seas of Arcanum. His name was Stringy P. What does he have to do with getting to Thanatos? Well, there's a legend about old Stringy P, and I know it to be true. You see, old P died more than 200 years ago, but legend has it he still sails the seas, wanting those souls who be unlucky enough to run across him. What are you saying, Captain? saying I seen his boat and I know it to be real. If he could get his boat without getting himself run through by his ghost, he'd have himself a boat. Seems a little flimsy. How do I find a ghost pirate's boat? Years ago, I found a secret cove, and there on the beach was with an unmarked grave, unmarked except for the sign of the evil eye, which is the sign Strange Pete used to carve on his victims. I got out of there fast without even looking for treasure. That could have been the place where he was buried, and even it was, it said most spirits return to their graves. At the very least, I might find some clues. Yeah, matey, I agree. Yeah, I'll mark your map with the location of the cove. Teach does so. Looks like you have a few options, buying, gambling, or Stranger Pete. I don't like any of them, but good luck. Thanks, Captain. I'll keep you abreast of the situation. So we'll go with option number 3, assuming that's the best option out there at this stage. Making money is going to take a ton of time. I don't have that now. Gambling, I don't have the skill. So at least option number 3. I'm also not going to fight him. I'm almost sure this character is not strong enough. War. There is a way for me to get some extra cash. Let's go back to restart bait. Away we go! What an ongoing food trip. That's good, it's good, it's good. Just go to natural baits. Natural baits needs to know, and maybe I'll get a few gold pieces for telling. As you see, 6-4.
You have returned. Tell me, what news?
Blackman clan were banished to the void by the Dark Elves.
It can't be. What possible purpose could that have served?
The Dark Elves had been waiting for any excuse to banish dwarves.
But why? And to think my life has been conducted under the shadow of guilt for no reason, save it fit the heinous machinations of the Dark Elves. I must think on this. But here, please take these coins for all your troubles.
Thank you. Just 500. Maybe 50,000. So next up, the code. I think we'll call it by him as soon as I get to Steve Pete's and talk to him. Go. And then here. I do not have to. Much better. She's not attacking. But she went through those arrows. Yeah. And if I want to pay, I do not have. Any hobbies. Away we go. Spoilings, yes. So, take a chairs no one. Okay, so we be talking to him or not? I don't think so. You see a spirit in front of you. It is a skeleton dressed in tattered rags and large black hat, wielding an evil-looking saber. Its eyes glow with an unholy light. Ah, you'll be treading upon my grave. We'll be trying to get their hands on my treasure. Prepare to die, and you landlubber goat bugger. No one sees the evil eyes or the evil eye or old stingy Pete and lives. Wait, I'm not here to take anything. I just want to talk. Talk, but with a rowling Paul's fish like you want to be talking about with the ghost of Stringy Pete. I've been sailing the seas of Arcanum for more than 200 years, and I drink blood ale and gnaw on the bones and priests and maidens. I'll not be looking to talk. Please, I just need a moment to explain. To explain what you be needing to explain, mate. You'd be digging around me bones and looking for me treasure. To a pirate, that'd be worse than finding me biting your hook with me wife. Look, I'm only here because I need your boat. Me boat. I cared for me wife less than this boat. Why in the name of all that's unholy would I give you me boat? You're speaking gibberish, and I had more than an earful of it. The soul is as tormented as me own has got little patience for blubbering of the living. Tormented, don't you enjoy being a bloodthirsty pirate ghost? Enjoy it. The ghost seems a little surprised at the question, the fire in his eyes dimming a little. Hey daft, matey. I was the cute, crustiest, meanest, most bloodthirsty pirate who ever lived, and none of what I did when I was alive compares to the things I've seen dead. I don't understand. You don't want to be here? No, but I've got no choice. I was cursed, matey. Cursed from the day I died. Sail the seas forever, haunting those souls who be taking my name in vain. To strike terror in the pure heart, to be given little ones nightmares. Cursed by whom? I cursed myself. I spilled the blood of innocent, desperate holy places, and the worst thing I ever did, I broke the pirate's blood oath. Even without the first two, I deserved what I got because of the last. I shouldn't have even called myself a pirate after what I did. And what sort of things have you seen? See all the souls that they who walk this world. And I see the souls are all the victims, and they torment me as I still be a tormenting the living. And it be their plan, their pain I feel every day and every night on these glassy seas. And their dead eyes that be staring out at me from their murky depths. Is there any way to break this curse? Break the curse. The ghost sea is silent for a moment. And why would you want to do that, mate? Why would one such as you want to be helping an evil ghost or strange being? Your boat, Captain. I need your boat. That'd be quite a story, and one I'd not be inclined to believe when I was flesh and blood. But shut to me, squid speak, even I haven't seen stranger things since. Perhaps there is something we might do here. Any help you might have would be greatly appreciated, Captain. But I can't be giving up this boat on account of the curse. It would be my fate to sail the seas all timbers until the end of time. But I know a way we might break the curse, if you'd be willing to do a little legwork. I might. What needs to be done? Well, there be three things. If my suspicions are correct, 3 wrongs to right. The curse will be broken. Tell me of them. Which of them do you want to hear? The first task. The first task be an easy task. I told you, I killed many an innocent in the time. A good pure man by the name of Jonas Williamson killed him for the silver buckles on his boot, but mostly for the sport of it. I laughed while he bled into the gutter, crying out to me that I spare his life. That's pretty vicious, Pete. How do you make it that right? Well, his family. They fell on hard times without him, and the Williamsons been poor ever since. He'll need to dig up my treasure, including those silver buckles, and give it to whoever is left of the Williamsons. My treasure is buried a little north of here. Points to an area just north of where you are. Where are the Williamsons? Yeah, I'll show you on my map. The ghostly finger points to a location on the east coast of Arcanum. I know they still live there. I've sailed by there in the years since I died. It's not be a nice place. I see. Is there anything else? Yes, don't be thinking you can keep some of the treasure for yourself. These curses, they be old and smart. If you be trying to cheat them, then I'm still going to be selling these seeds and then I'm going to be coming after you. Savvy that, matey? Of course. I've had enough of this. Of course. And the other tasks? I must go. The second task. That might be a little more complicated. There be a temple in the hills just off the Gulf of Morbidden, in a little town called Voriden. And many years ago I was pulling the surrounding countryside, and I broke into the place and stole some holy relics, and desecrated their sacred altar. And sure enough, this old monks threw a curse on me. What needs to be done? They didn't care about the holy relics, but I'd be thinking they might got their robes in a bundle over the altar. You see, I spilled some wine and ale over it. I might even relieve myself on it. It'd be a long night, you know. I can see where they might have a problem with that. Yeah, they went pushing homes when I left. Anyways, that altar of theirs, I think it needs to be replaced. You'll have to walk with the monks there to find out what needs to be done. Savvy? Here's where the temple is. He shows on the map. And the other tasks. The third task. The task will be the most difficult. You see, as I was getting on in years, there was nothing I hadn't done, and nowhere I hadn't sailed, and no treasure I had laid on my hands. There was only one thing I wanted. And I wasn't even sure if it existed. I made it my business to find out. What was it? The Bangalian Scourge. And what is the Bangalian Scourge? The Bangalian Scourge is the most evil piece of weaponry ever wielded by any soul in the land of Arcanum. Legend says it was forged in the blood fires of the Bangalian deeps, that virgins and children were thrown into the fire to keep it stoked. That's horrible. Horrible, don't even come close. It's also to be said that the Bane Cree cut down a whole battalion of elven warriors with it before he was banished. That Lurk wielded it during the Dwarven clan wars, and that any but the most evil of people die at the mere sight of it. Sounds like an evil blade. Yeah, mighty, and an evil blade it be. I wanted it more than anything in the all of Arcanum, and I planned on getting my hands on it. What happened? At that time I had a crew of 7 of the most black-hearted and soulless pirates. They all agreed it was a fine piece of treasure to go after. We took a pirate's blood out to stand by one another, sharing the treasure. In the swamps of the Dark Fens, down in the Bangalian deeps. Then, been buried there for centuries. A beautiful sight. It's played as black as onyx and carved in ancient runework, and I held it in my hands and it called to me. What did you do? What did you all do with it? We all did nothing, matey. That night, when everyone was asleep, that cursed blade twisted my mind, and it told me that my crew was mutinous and looking to get rid of me. And so I killed them all in their sleep, matey. Cut all their throats from ear to ear. When I woke in the morning and see what I had done, I threw the blade down and ran right out of there. And the Bangalian Scourge still lies there, as far as I know, among the murdered bones of the crew. You must destroy that evil. The bottom of the cave that we found it in is a great furnace. Toss it in there and let the world be done with it. Here's where the deeps be. It points to an area on your map in the northernmost part of it. I've heard them all. Is there anything else? That's all, matey. Will you help me? Do these things, I give me a word, a pirate, that I'll give me Yumi's ship. She's old, but there's not a better vessel than ever sailed Arcanum seas. I'll do it. If I wish you luck on your quest, mate. Even if you finish this dark thing in 10 years, I'll give you my bow and your thanks. I'll do that. There you go, YouTube. Got the 3 tasks. Next time we will finish 2 to 3 of them. You guys have a fantastic day. This is Cashcanot signing off.